This video tutorial will explain how to correctly fill in, through the Gusi, the request for the accreditation to CU system of the users belonging to potential beneficiaries organization who wish to submit a proposal in a call for proposal of the Italy-Croatia cross-border cooperation program. In order to receive a user ID and a password to access the CU system and operate in it to fill in and submit the application form, lead applicants are requested to register in the registration system of Veneto region through the web application called Gusi, Gestione Utenti Sistema Informatico. Gusi allows new users accreditation in order to obtain the user ID and password to access the CU, access for registered users in order to add new users for the same organization or to update information like address, email, telephone number, recovery of request for accreditation confirmed but not submitted. If a person who is asking for the user's accreditation on behalf of the body has previously received accreditation, it should use the received username and password and access the Gusi as registered users in order to modify data and update the user list. Only person which has never previously been registered in Gusi and is asking for the user's accreditation on behalf of the body will be able to register as new user. Now please click on registration for new user for the first initial accreditation. The fields must be filled with the data of the person who is applying for the accreditation of the users. It may be the legal representative or any person responsible for accreditation within the lead partner organization. Tax number field for Italian persons is the fiscal code, while for Croatian persons is the OIB, osobni identifikacijski broj, of the person who is asking for the access. Body tax number is referred to the lead applicant institution. Do not insert the letters HR or IT and make sure that it is composed by 11 numbers maximum, without any letter. The same number will be automatically transferred to CU in order to identify the lead partner organization for inserting project proposals. Address. For Italian bodies, the body municipality search can be done by clicking on the search icon on the right search symbol. For Croatian bodies, the body municipality field is a free text box, while the body country search can be done by clicking on the search icon on the right. For Italian bodies, it is mandatory to insert certified email address. For Croatian bodies, insert the regular email address. Insert the phone or mobile phone number of the body applying for accreditation. Other email. Please enter the email in which you want to receive information on the outcome of the request. Be aware, the name and data of the person who is asking for the accreditation must be referred to the person who will sign the Gusi request with digital or handwritten signature. Pay attention to the fact that the person who is asking for the accreditation must not necessarily be the same person who will sign the application form in CU. After entering all the required data, click on the search function to the right to search for the request recipient. Press the arrows to choose the Italy-Croatia Program Managing Authority. Then click Proceed to continue to fill in. On this page, you can enter multiple names and emails for different users of the same lead applicant. By default, the name of the previously inserted legal representative or person in charge of signature will appear on the list. You can delete it by clicking on the X. In such case, this person will not receive the username and password. However, it will receive a notification email of the assignment of username and password to the persons reported on the request user list. On the user request list, it is possible to insert as many users as deemed necessary. Pay attention also to the country field. It must be indicated using the country search, only if the tax number identification number is not Italian. Please note that every username reported on request user list will be allowed to access and modify only the project proposals he or she has entered in CU. This means that each user inserted on this page can only work on the information he/she has entered on behalf of the organization he/she belongs with his/her account's credentials. Therefore, be aware that users inserted on this page are not able to work on the same project proposal. The purpose of inserting multiple users is to allow the same institution to receive more Gusi credentials with a single request for its personnel that will be authorized to work on more proposals independently. It is possible to add the number of roles desired to insert as many users as necessary. Now please click on Proceed. After having inserted the user's contacts, you will be redirected to this page in which you can find the number of the registration of the requests and which can be also used in later accesses to retrieve the registered request. In the same page there are also 4 additional functions. Clicking on these buttons, it is possible to print the draft form of the request for a preliminary control, modify the request, delete the request, confirm the request and continue for submission. Click and read the privacy information. Click on the Confirm the Request button. Once confirmed, it is necessary to download the request and sign it. The signature must be of the same person who was indicated as asking for the accreditation on behalf of the body. If this person has digital signature, download the request form by saving the PDF file without opening it or renaming. Sign the file and upload it digitally signed. If digital signature is not available, download the request form, print it, sign it, scan the document and upload it in PDF together with the identity document, ID card or passport, of the person asking for the accreditation on behalf of the body. If the registration request was confirmed, but then there was no possibility to submit it within the same web application session, it is possible to retrieve the request with the registration number with the recovery function on the first page, in order to upload the signed request and complete the submission. For requests with a digital signature, the validation process is automatic and the answer is immediate, while those with a handwritten signature will have to wait for a validation, since the request and ID documents have to be checked. In both cases, the enabled users will receive a user ID and password to access the seal. Now you can submit the request.